Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, I'll be talking on the current SSSniperWolf situation, but by the time this episode comes out, it's going to be far down the road. Probably already will be 2022. So, yeah, it's, this situation is going to probably be a little bit old. But I still wanted to give my opinion on it and stuff because yeah, I just finished watching the drama alert video, and I know Keemstar and SSSniperWolf, like they have like beef or problems before. I can't remember when I had like very first heard of it, but I know that they have issues. So that's even like more so of another reason like why I kind of like. And that's the thing. I'm not trying to defend SSSniperWolf. Like, yes, obviously, the part that she played in the situation, like, yeah, it is pretty messed up. And like, but at the same time, like, I I don't know how like she overall like reacts to stuff like that. I don't know if it like triggers a memory in her life or what. And I'm not trying to come up with excuses on why she did it, but anyway, well, to overall like tell you guys a story because I feel like I haven't really told y'all what's going on, and some of you guys might not be paying attention to Keemstar and SSSniperWolf and all that. So, anyways, so SSSniperWolf was contacted by a mother of from a like mother of a fan, but the situation with the fan is that the fan is sick and she's dying. I think they said that the fan has some sort of cancer, and it's just a really sad situation. But anyways, the fan is a big fan of SSSniperWolf, so she wanted to contact her, and somehow, some way, like the SSSniperWolf or the mom came in contact. Excuse me, the mom came in contact with SSSniperWolf, and yeah, they kind of was like having a conversation, and SSSniperWolf. So here's the thing. She had kept putting off like talking with this little girl, and that's the thing where I'm like I will obviously try to explain it, or I would try to like talk to the girl for as long as I possibly can, or just throughout them like that day period, have like little small conversations with her and be like, hey, I'll call you tomorrow, or you can call me, and whatever. But yeah, like she overall could have talked to the girl, but then at the same time, I'm like, I really don't know what's going on in SSSniperWolf's, like her situation. I really don't know what's going on in her personal life, and I really don't want to believe like oh, I gotta get like my makeup and hair and all that, because I'm like, bruh, like I don't care. I'm like, bro, I'll freaking do, like, if a kid is sick and they want to talk with me, I freaking join whatever it is. Ashy, like got food crumbs all around. I'm like, oh my bad, like I just finished eating, or I just came from outside, so that's why I'm looking a little extra ashy today. But I don't want to believe that that was the reason. But I know a lot of times, like there will be some people out there where they're like, oh, I gotta fix myself up before I. And I'm like, bro, you ain't even gotta do all that. Like, it's no. This girl, at the end of the day, this girl, she don't care about. And I'm just saying, like, if that's the reason, I don't know. All right, I don't know what's going on behind doors, but if that's the reason, I'm like, look, this girl at the end of the day does not care how you look. Okay, she doesn't. All right, she is a fan of you. At the end of the day, all it just takes is just one phone call, hearing your voice. Like, that will make that girl's, like, final, if it is her final few moments. I really don't know the situation with the containing the girl. I don't know if she's like, well, I know the mom did say that she's dying, so it's, but that's, yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, I would probably have tried to, like, flown out, especially if I'm, like, a big YouTuber like SSSniperWolf. I think I would have explained it to my family, but I definitely, because I'm like, what, you can always, I know, like, people are all like, family comes first. Like, I'll just be like, hey, we'll have to, push it off or something, or just, hang out later on or hang out earlier. But I'm like, I tried to do something or contact this girl, but I'm like, there are so many different ways you could have, like, contacted, did a video or something, like where you just even acknowledged her and stuff. Like, if I, my thing is this, if I can't talk with her, I'm like, fam, I posted a video, acknowledging that I do know of her. Posted just saying like spreading love, positivity, all of that. Like just doing something. But so anyways, but like the days went on. SSSniperWolf, she was like, she was like busy and stuff, and so she couldn't talk to the girl. And so the mom just eventually got to the point where she had enough and was all like, I don't, it doesn't even matter anymore. And SSSniper was like, I kept like, I'm like busy and sick and all this stuff. But she was trying to defend herself in the whole situation. Mom wasn't hearing it. She ended up blocking SSSniperWolf. So then that's when this Keemstar video came out. Or so Keemstar had posted about it on Twitter because there's that one guy, No Jumper. So he's the mastermind behind like getting SSSniperWolf in contact, or the mom getting in contact with SSSniperWolf. So he told Keemstar, and then Keemstar made a video, or he talked about it on Twitter. And then he made a video about it on YouTube and all of that. So yeah, it's I didn't even know of it until I had like seen the video. I didn't see like SSSniperWolf trending last night or nothing. I was like, I saw the video and just saw the headline and was like, oh dang, like this is not good. So that's why I'm like, to just kind of give like my input on the situation. And I know people will probably ask me like, well, what would I do? Like, I would try my hardest to get in contact with the person, because I'm also a content creator. Now, I might not be up there with SSSniperWolf, so I really don't know how it is for a bigger content creator. But how I am now, like, I try to like see myself as a big content creator. So my thing is this: I have free time all throughout the day, in the middle of the night, throughout the day, like. There's never a time, because I'm saying like, and then on top of that, if I gotta push back a stream or be a little bit late on a video, whatever it is, like I will do that, because I'm like, I know I'll just end up doing, because I'm like, okay, I like recording videos and streaming at night anyways. I mean, I do that stuff throughout the day, but I don't mind pushing it until like, oh guys, I'm not going to be able to, stream or record a video or post a video today, or edit a video, whatever it is. Because I'm like, I'm going to be talking to this fan for a little bit. So, and even if it's like for a few minutes, I'm like, that's not few minutes versus 24 hours. I'm saying like, SSSniperWolf, like you could have talked to the girl. But at the same time, like, you got to give people an explanation on what you're doing if you're that busy. Because I want to believe like, hey, yo, this girl got to be really busy to be able to like, push off like talking to this kid, to like all these different days and stuff. Like, what was you doing to where you had to push it off that many days? Because I'm saying, like, and I don't know if it's YouTube stuff or whatever she is that she's doing throughout the day or setting up Christmas stuff. But I'm like, hey, look, the Christmas stuff, I'm like, I'm pretty sure. All right, so let me just, like, because I'm going to try to think of every, reason on why she was, like, busy. So let's say she is setting up Christmas stuff. And, she's trying to set it up before her family. I would tell my family, I'm like, hey, yo, when y'all come out here, y'all gonna have to help me finish up this Christmas stuff. Because I'm saying, like, if that's, or just would have told them, I'm like, oh, sorry, I wasn't able to finish up everything or order everything or get y'all presents or whatever it is. If talking to that girl for 5 minutes meant that, oh, this Christmas, because I'm saying, like, I don't know, like, I guess I'm just in a mindset where, like, I've had it where, there's been Christmases where, like, I didn't get what I wanted. Or, oh, my family wasn't here. Or, or just overall, it was, like, some stuff that I was going through in life where, like, it just wasn't really all that. But I'm like, bro, it's, like, especially, like, during the pandemic, I'm like, yeah, I've had, like, a lot of different, just, like, I just had, like, a lot of different, like, holidays and birthdays and all that other stuff, like, where, it wasn't what I wanted. So I guess I'm seeing it from that where it's like, okay, it'll just be another one in the books. But I'm like, I guess like if it's every year and we always had like these good Christmases or good holidays or whatever it is. And then like, oh, it's like me, talking to this girl for a few minutes might waste it all. I'm like, okay, well, this looks like it's just going to have to be the first one. But there's a legitimate reason behind it. And that's why I'm like, if my family, at the end of the day, if like my family is like, oh, like you couldn't set us up because you want to talk to a sick kid, I'm like, yes, Like, why is that? Like, I highly doubt that anybody out there would be like, mad over the fact, or yeah, a family member would be mad at the fact that you had to postpone a Christmas or whatever it is, or or flying back and forth. And that could be the case, or maybe she's like flying around or something. I don't know, but I'm like, it really confuses me, because I'm like, there's just so much time throughout the day. Like, there's literally 24 hours, bruh. And that was like one of the things that Keemstar, missed in the video. She was like talking with the mom like right then and there, but no, there was like, because she said that she can possibly contact the girl like later on that night. And so the mom was like, oh, well, my daughter might be asleep at that time, or she's going to be asleep at that time, so that won't be possible. And then I think, yeah, that's when they postponed it for, the next day. And then Keemstar went off and he was just like, you could have just talked with the daughter right then and there. And like, she just said that the daughter would be asleep, like, or maybe like at the current time when they were messaging. So I'm like, okay, so if that's what he was talking on, then okay, then, yes, that could, every time when they talked and stuff, they could have just, exchanged like some messages back and forth, or, whatever and stuff. But yeah, it's just, man, it's a tough situation. I'm like, that's some dark stuff. I had to say, that's definitely one of those like YouTube stories where it's just, man, it's sad, because I'm like, I definitely would try my hardest to come in contact with this little girl, so I can like, talk with her, or whoever it is. Like, yeah, it's like somebody contact me and they sick. I'm like, something like that will honestly haunt me because I'm like, dang, man, like I'm not even able to, talk with this girl, so, or like just make her final few days like a little bit better. I'm like, yeah, that's that's a tough situation. It's very, very tough. And I'm like, it's sad, and it's like, and that's like one of those things. It's like, I'm sitting here thinking like, dang, I just wish that girl would like pull through and stuff and just be able to like fulfill her life. And it's just, man, it's a sad situation. It is. I'm like, I just, stuff like that. It's like, you just wish that like best, for that girl. Cause yeah, it's, man, it's just, it's tough, man. It's very, very tough. So I don't know. Like, I know people are like, hating SSSniperWolf on the whole situation. I'm not a hateful person. I'm not going to spread no hate towards her and stuff. But I definitely do think, like, you have to come out with an explanation on why. And, just clear the air. And it's regardless of whether it's going to get, like, love or hate. Or, you're going to get positive feedback or negative feedback. You just got to come out and say, like, why you did what you did and stuff. Because yeah, it's, a lot of people out there, they're just assuming like, oh, she's, because yeah, Keemstar's like saying she was like self-centered and all this other stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, don't have where people paint that image on you. It's like, obviously come out and defend yourself. But, like, yeah, there could have been, like, I do agree, though. Like, no, there were, like, numerous times when you could, like, talk with the girl. I'm saying, like, and it's, like, speaking on being a content creator myself, I'm like, bruh, content creators, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. For those that don't know the life of a content creator, the life of a content creator is that we are not doing nothing throughout the day. All right. There might be times where we're working on videos and streaming and TikTok and all that stuff. But what? That takes like however long. Well, I don't know. It depending on what type of video that you're doing. I'm saying like, if she's doing, because I know she's doing like reaction videos and stuff. So I'm like, to talk on doing reaction videos, I'm like, bro, I remember when I would do, like, even back then, I would do reaction videos, like a crap ton of them on top of that. But I'll do reaction videos, and it would, it would lead from like that morning to the afternoon and stuff. But like, yeah, that morning from the afternoon, I'm like, there's like that time frame where I'm like, okay, early hours in the morning, even when I'm taking a break. And I'm like, bro, I can take a break and just, talk with the kid real quick and then, move on. And I'm like, and even today, I'm like, all I did today was like, I went outside walked to the store because it's snowing outside and it's freaking crazy out here. But I walked to the store. I'm like, bro, I could have like, before I'm like, it ain't like the day is like going to end as soon as I like, or I'm not going to get nothing done. I still managed to come home, stream. Probably about to record some videos here in a moment, but I'm like, there's so many different, like, just like things that I'm not doing and stuff throughout the day. So I'm like, yeah, there's like all the time in the world that I could talk with, you know, that little girl and stuff. But I'm like talking as if it was me that I'm like dealing with this situation. But I'm just saying, like, you know, speaking on myself as a content creator, but I can't necessarily say that the same life I'm having as a content creator is the same life SSSniperWolf is having as a content creator. So yeah, it's a pretty touchy situation. I'm not doing this so people can go and spray hate towards her. You know, like, just like leave SSSniperWolf alone. I know people are gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go dislike her videos or leave her a mean comment. It's like, don't even do all that. Don't even waste your time. It ain't worth it. So, but anyways, yeah, it's a sad situation, man. But talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for you know, listening to today's episode, and peace.